Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Greg Sloop, and it's time for Live at 5 on this Sunday, November 10th, 2025. Hope you've had a wonderful day. Great day this morning at the Kannapolis Church of God. God touched lives, and the word went forth, the great spirit in our music time. It is always good to meet with the people of God each Sunday. I hope you take time to be in church each week. It is a great energizing moment for those who love the Lord to be with the people of God and corporate worship. So spend some time with the people of God if you can in morning worship each Sunday. We love having you at Kannapolis Church of God when you're in the area. If you're not in the area, we love having you visit us online. So thanks for taking time to be with us this morning and this evening for Live at 5. Today we're going to continue looking at another well-known story in the Old Testament about Balaam. We started talking about Balaam on Friday and talked about how Balak tried to hire him to prophesy against the children of Israel because he did not want them to overtake him, did not want the same thing to happen to him that happened to Og and Sihon. So he's asked Balaam to curse Israel. So here we are in Numbers chapter 22, beginning with verse 22. He has told them no once. They came back. The Lord told him to go with them when they wanted him to, and he went with them. But then God showed him that it was the wrong choice. 22:22 of Numbers. Then God's anger was aroused because he went. And the angel of the Lord took his stand in the way as an adversary against him. And he was riding on his donkey, and his two servants were with him. Now the donkey saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way with his drawn sword in his hand. And the donkey turned aside out of the way and went into the field. So Balaam struck the donkey to turn her back onto the road. And the angel of the Lord stood in a narrow path between the vineyards with a wall on this side and a wall on that side. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, she pushed herself against the wall and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall. So he struck her again. Then the angel of the Lord went further and stood in a narrow place where there was no way to turn, either to the right hand or to the left. And when the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, she lay down under Balaam. So Balaam's anger was aroused, and he struck the donkey with his staff. So here we see this interchange, if you will, this interplay between between the angel of the Lord, who is showing that this is not the way to go, who is speaking, and the donkey, the animal, sees this being and tries to turn aside into a field, into the wall at the vineyard, and then finally just laid down under Balaam and said, I can't go there because that angel's going to kill us if I do. God was trying to send a message to Balaam, and Balaam was not listening too well. Then, verse 28, such an amazing thing happened here. Then the Lord opened the mouth of the donkey, and she said to Balaam, What have I done to you that you have struck me these 3 times? And Balaam said to the donkey, Because you have abused me, mocked me. I wish there were a sword in my hand, for now I would kill you. So the donkey said to Balaam, Am I not your donkey on which you have ridden ever since I became yours to this day? Was I ever disposed or accustomed to do this to you? And he said, No. So here's Balaam. I don't understand this. His donkey starts talking to him. I don't know. There used to be TV shows about talking horses and talking mules back in the day. Obviously, fiction. They've never been true. And now here, Balaam literally in the Word of God, it is recorded that his donkey spoke to him and said, don't beat me. I'm trying to save your life. In verse 31, then the Lord opened Balaam's eyes, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way with his drawn sword in his hand. And he bowed his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord said to him, Why have you struck your donkey these 3 times? Behold, I have come out to stand against you, or I've come out as an adversary, because your way is perverse or contrary before me. The donkey saw me and turned aside from me these 3 times. If she had not turned aside from me, surely I would also have killed you by now and let her live." And Balaam said to the angel of the Lord, "I have sinned, for I did not know you stood in the way against me. Now, therefore, if it displeases you, or if it's evil in your eyes, I will turn back." Then the angel of the Lord said to Balaam, "Go with the men, but only the word that I speak to you, that you shall speak." So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. So Balaam is here. He's had a conversation with his donkey, and now he's having a conversation with an angel. And the message finally gets through to Balaam: do not go. Do not do what they have asked you to do. Do not prophesy against the people of God. And if you do go and prophesy, don't say anything except what the Lord tells you to say. Now, when Balak heard that Balaam was coming, this is verse 36, he went out to meet him at the city of Moab, which is on the border of the Arnon, the boundary of the territory. Then Balak said to Balaam, "Did I not earnestly send to you, calling for you? Why did you not come to me? Am I not able to honor you?" Balak's mad. "Balaam, where have you been? What took you so long? Why did you not come when I first called you?" And Balaam said to Balak, "Look, I have come to you. Now have I any power at all to say anything? The word that God puts in my mouth, that I must speak." See, that's what we all need to be saying. I can't say anything except what the Lord puts in my mouth. There'd be a lot better talking. There'd be a lot less fuming and fussing. There'd be a lot less profanity. There'd be a lot less lewdness. So Balaam went with Balak, and they came to Kirjath Huzoth. Then Balak offered oxen and sheep, and he sent some to Balaam and to the princes who were with him. So this is this encounter between Balaam, between the angel of the Lord, and between the donkey. I can't believe that a donkey talked to Balaam. That still is kind of shocking me. A donkey talked to his master to help him understand there's an angel standing here that's going to kill us if we keep going. And then to have that conversation back, Balaam talks with his donkey, has a conversation back with his donkey, and then they're able to see the angel, both of them. And Balaam apologizes, and Balaam gets his act straight. Get your act right, Balaam. Some of us are like Balaam. We're beating and punishing the people around us that are trying to help us because we're too busy to hear the voice of God and what he has to say to us. Listen to the voice of God. Listen to the word of God and the voice of God, and let God lead you in the path in which you should go. Don't let yourself be caught up in so much self-determination and so much arrogance that you don't listen to God and you don't hear those around you that may be seeing something that you can't see. And that's the word for today. Good to see Sharon Noblet with us, Richard Britt, Josh Akers, Jane Vasquez, Breland, Kenneth Woodard, Udensis Ruiz, Caitlin Siraj, Bill Hallman. Thank you all for being on with us on this Sunday afternoon. It's always a pleasure to have you with us each day, whatever time of day or night you watch, Sunday through Friday. And it's our honor to bring this word to you. I hope you'll spend some time with God every day in the Word of God and prayer. Whenever you get up and face your day, spend that time with the Lord. It is the best thing you'll do all day, and it will change the atmosphere of your day. I believe that with all of my heart. Please know that we're praying for you, and I look forward to seeing each of you again tomorrow